That's right. We're going live every week with things that interest you right here on the Rich 12 Show. So join me every week right here on Spreaker as we continue this broadcast every week live on the Rich 12 Show. Listen up. This is the Rich 12 Show.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on? And welcome to the Rich 12 Show. I am your host, Rich 12. And today, man, I got an interesting show for you guys. It's all good. I'm excited. Hey, go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
Yo, what's up, world? It's your man, Pep Johnson, multi-platinum producer, hail from Detroit, Michigan, just traveling the country right now. Right now I'm on the West Coast, spend time in Atlanta, and then definitely, spent the majority of my life in the D-Town. That's where I gained all my success. And, I'm living, man. Taking care of the family and just doing me,
Right on, man. Hey, but before we get into it, man, I would like to dedicate this show to someone we lost closely. He wasn't just only a friend, but he was also family. Go ahead and tell the world who he was.
Okay, you must be talking about the legendary Larry Live, Flagstaff Records, that was my man's, man, Larry Live was a great musician, man, bass player, guitar player, producer, he sang, wrote hooks, wrote songs, inspirational guy, man. And, we took a big hit, losing him, and, the world took a hit because, what he brought to, the industry was a lot of soul. You heard, his soul around the globe, really, from songs like "How Come," D12's "How Come," and Obi Trice "Cry Now," and Stat Quo. What was the name of that joint? Another, I forget the name of it, but man, it's he spread a lot of soul around the world, man. So y'all, Stat Quo, Another Level. That's what it was called. But man, we gotta keep pushing on, man. He left a lot of music too. I actually got a vault, of tracks we did together, and quite a few joints he did himself when we were in Atlanta. We spent a lot of time in Atlanta. A year actually, he was down there with me. And we just was tracking out, man, and a lot of that stuff no one has never heard. Right. But it's keep your ears peeled because I'm about keeping his legacy alive.
For sure, man, for sure. But we want to just say, man, a big rest in peace to the big homie Larry Live, man. And
rest big homie.
Yeah, man. Hey, before we get started though, I want to do a joint, man, just to salute the brother.
Okay.
This is a joint. This is a joint I did with Larry, produced by Larry. Everything, man. Like you said, man was talented, man.
Yeah.
But this joint called Situations, man. If you like it, sit back, check it out. Hit me up, man. We doing it. Rich 12 Show.
Last night when the lights went out in my city, it really wasn't pretty. This is a shitty situation every day. Last night when the lights went out in my city, it really wasn't pretty. This is a shitty situation every day.
Long gone, another session hit. kill Patrick out this bitch, so who running this shit? I'm back at it, working hard, man, I attacked it. So what's my tactics? It ain't tough or ass backwards. I take no names or ask no questions. I just do what being couldn't do as mayor. Ain't being no hater, just a celebration for the spirit that lives in me. It's the city. I got red dog pride, so my spirit is alive. A broken government, man, that ain't no job. I just linked up with Larry and he brought it live. From the morning to the night, no one does it right. With my force and my might, pour my heart in this mic. We need to get together, get the city back tight. We need to get together, get the city back tight. We need to get together, get the city back tight. Hey.
Last night when the lights went out in my city, it really wasn't pretty. Cause it's a shitty situation every day. Last night when the lights went out in my city, it really wasn't pretty. Cause it's a shitty situation every day.
Yeah. I'm back in. Class back in session now. So, you know, that was a joint that Larry did, man. Me and Larry Live put it down. Situations every day, man. Up here in the city, man. You know, that's how I be here. That's how we roll in it, you know. So, you know, hey, let's get into it, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, man. So, tell me a little bit about the history of what you got, man. So far as you know, how you got in the industry and stuff.
Yeah, well, you know, man, it all started out with, well, I mean, you know, if you want to go far way back, I'll just give you the quick, maybe
just a
15
brief
second story of how, first got my first drum machine when I was 12, and first set of turntables, and but over time, I around the same age, about 12ish, met a partner, guy named Wit, and together we came together and created Sick Notes. Mm-hmm. And over our teenage years, we were always just crazy about music, man. We was big Death Row fans of, of course, Dre, Snoop, and Dog Pound, all them cats coming up, and and then we got our opportunity to do our own thing, by the end of our teens and, early 20s, opened up our own studio on the east side of Detroit. And eventually, man, met Big Proof, which was Eminem's best friend, and, and banged out the whole project with him and Dogmatic, which was Promatic, and next thing you know, Eminem was looking for tracks, and he gave us the opportunity. We went in the basement and seized it, and and that's how we got to our first multi-platinum hit, which happened to be D12's "How Come," with Eminem rapping first verse, hook, and it did some wonders for the beginning of our career.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so traveling with M and doing things with M, how was that lifestyle to be around with M, to be able to know that you with a real high selling artist and you doing tracks for him? Like, how did that make you feel?
Man, it was an extraordinary feeling, man. It was unbelievable, man. There was times I remember, being able to walk in the studio and see him tapping on the MPC, getting ready to make a beat from scratch with, his keyboard player there, and maybe bass player, and being able to hang around 54 Sound, was fabulous, man. In that studio alone, I was able to see and meet people like 50 Cent and The Game and Wu-Tang, couple Wu-Tang members, you know, man, it just was a beautiful thing, man. And, you know, just to be able to go in and listen to music. You know, we really got our way in, you know, through the How Come song on that D12 album, you know, thanks to Proof and, you know, Bizarre and the rest of the D12 fellas, you know, they really embraced us to where we was a part of the family. Mm-hmm. So it was okay for us to be around him and, you know, mm-hmm. and see some of the things. I mean, he didn't really have a bunch of conversation for us because he didn't really know us like that. But mm-hmm. when we did get to work side by side with him, you know, he was really serious about his business, and you know, he like thanked us for bringing in, you know, something he could use, you know, several times. But that was a great feeling, man, you know, and you know, that motivated us to do a bunch of other stuff, you know, due to it. I just remember small conversations where he would tell me personally, like, yo, you know, if I don't rap on your beat, somebody will. Just keep working, just keep pushing, keep making the tracks, and just keep trying to get out there. Mm-hmm. And you know, that was really, really inspirational words coming from Eminem himself, you know. Okay. But, you know, back then we didn't look at him at, you know, the way you could look at him now. It's like now he's known as the top selling hip hop artist of all times. And it's like amazing to, you know, for me to be there in the beginning before all those records was sold and all the success, and you know, and actually, you know, seeing and meeting people like Dr. Dre as well, man, wow. You know, I could write a book, man. Why don't you help me write a book? We're gonna publish that mug.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. But I wanna talk about a little bit about Proof and what was some of the works that you did with Proof?
Well, you know, it started out actually the way I met Proof. Like, I was like one of the last people to meet Proof. You know, like my partner Wit had already met him before. Dogmatic had already known him. You know, through, you know, just from the music scene over the years in the late '90s. I didn't meet Proof until the early 2000s. And it was basically him coming over to connect with Matic, mm-hmm. Dogmatic, and doing his first song. It's like, okay, so we did the first song, he liked it, he was vibing, real tough. We all was vibing, so I was like, all right, cool, let's do another one real quick. All mm-hmm. right, so we did another one, and that came out dope too. We was vibing to that. All right, so it's like, yo, let's just do another one. We might as well, you know. So we just kept doing joints, and then next mm-hmm. thing you know, it's like, yo, let's come together as a group. You know, we're gonna be Promatic, like visually. Promatic is, you know, Dogmatic and Proof. You know, you mix the name up together, right. But you know, really, originally it's supposed to have been like 4 members. You know, me with Matic and Proof. You know. That's how he would kind of, if you go and look at the first album and look at the, you know, the artwork and the credits and stuff, you know, he like included us as like part of Promatic too, even though we were Sig Notes and, you know, mm-hmm. but man, it was a beautiful thing, man. Proof was like a big brother, man. Like, I just remember having one-on-one, you know, situations with him where, you know, he might like take me with him to the bar or something, and next thing you know, we hanging out with some chicks, and you know, next thing we know, we playing basketball over somebody's house in the backyard, like the chicks' little brothers out in the back wanting to play basketball with us, and you know, and you know, him taking me, you know, to Eminem court dates and stuff like that, man. And, you know, it just was amazing how he could make one individual feel like that, like he was, you know, y'all was really close, or y'all was really good friends. Shoot, you know Rich, because shoot, you spent time around him. I'm sure he hugged you and probably kissed you, picked you up, and all kind of different stuff he used to do, just to show his love.
Yeah.
Just appreciation for human beings, period.
Yeah. I gotta say, man, Proof was a guy full of open arms, man. No matter what,
Mm-hmm.
And man, I gotta say, man, if Proof was still alive, man, you think this thing will be bigger and better?
Man, Detroit will be different. It wouldn't be the way it is now. That's a guarantee. Like Eminem would even give his credit up. Like, I actually heard him say it in songs and in interviews, and but if it wasn't for Proof, Eminem wouldn't be who he was, because Proof would give Eminem the vision and the ideas, of who he was able to become.
Right.
So, Proof had Iron Fist Records, and he had a slew of artists under him. He had producers,
Mm-hmm.
Silent Riot was, down for whatever, producing for his artists as well. I mean, it would have, a lot would have continued to happen. Like, I even think Sick Notes would have been, a little bigger. We would have been able to continue to work on Eminem's projects and stuff, and there would have been several D12 albums come out after the last one, and additional Chromatic projects coming out, after the very last one that came out. I mean, the official first one, shall I say, but yeah, man, like, I really feel like, there would have been a lot more opportunity for Detroit had we had Proof here on this earth to help guide that. His vision, that was his vision in the first place, was to make sure we all was straight.
Okay, yeah, man, it's deep, man, because I gotta say, man, from what I know, man, Proof, he was a creative type of guy. Like, I'm gonna share this little brief story real quick. I remember we was out at St. Andrews, and
Yeah.
and the club was letting out.
Yeah.
And Proof had this big booty chick, man, and he was tapping her butt. I ended up tapping her butt, and he was like, tap tap, and I was like, tap tap tap, and we made a song out of in front of St. Andrews, out of a big girl butt.
Right,
Oh,
off the pants of the big booty.
Off the pants, off the big booty, man. I was like, man, but you see, he really had that creative mind, no matter where he, was at, the man, dude was creative, man, Yeah, so,
Man.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, man, he was a super creative guy. Like, I mean, I even still have like videos of him, in the studio that probably ain't never been seen before. I'm sure ain't never been seen, because I was the one who sat and filmed them and recorded them myself with my own camcorder, and nobody was like, it's just sitting there. I really like slowly but surely uploading all that stuff to YouTube, but I don't really have it for people to see yet, because I don't, some of that stuff ain't for people to see. I might end up, editing and releasing some of the good stuff, because next year it'll be 10 years he been gone, man. And, I feel that it's important, just as well as Larry Live's legacy living on, it's important for Proof's legacy to continue to go, because, a lot of people he ran with side by side who was buddied up with him, them guys, I don't know, it's like nobody really fought for his music to continue to go on. And I know he got like albums out there that's on hard drives that nobody got access to. But, I got a couple joints still left of his that eventually hit the streets, hopefully, next year.
Okay. So how do you feel about the new hip hop in Detroit now, and where the new sound is going?
The new hip hop.
I mean, cause you got artists like
I don't know. You
Big
want to give me
Sean.
some artists? Like,
You got artists like Big Sean and Dej Loaf. I mean, which are artists that's on the airwaves right now. But you know, how you feel about they sound compared to, you know, where we still got other artists here in the streets that's, you know, that's very talented, but you know, they not in the light of how you know, Big Sean is. For instance, like the Doughboys Cash Out, like, you know, they got a major deal, but, you know, Jeezy ain't really, you know, pushing them like that. You know, how I feel, you know.
yeah. Well, you know, man, it's well, what I feel about Cash Out Doughboy situation, it's a political stance, man. I think, you know, when you come from a city like Detroit, you know, and Detroit is really like one of a kind. Like, you know, there's other super gangster, you know, all cities. Maybe Chicago, maybe slightly, but Detroit is, I think, is a little more gutter. But you know, I think what happened to them is they brought a lot too much street mentality. It's like you got to shut all that down. Like whenever you come from the streets, but you getting on, you know, working with major record labels and executives and stuff like that. Man, you lay low. You can't even put yourself in situations that's going to allow you to put your stuff in jeopardy. You know, I think maybe some of them street situations where, you know, as the
Yeah, little technical difficulties right now. Just hold on for a second, people. I'm gonna come back live with you for a minute. This is the Rich 12 Show. I love the organic kush. Let me hit that. I love the organic kush. Can I smoke with you? I love the organic kush. Pass that. I love the organic kush. I like that. I love the organic kush. Let me hit that. I love the organic kush. Can I smoke with you? I love the organic kush. Pass that. I love the organic kush. I like that. Organic kush got me really, really hooked. Say what? With one puff, you be really, really shook. Damn. Don't try this if you tryna read a book. It's so green that you take a double look. Woo! You break it down when you smell the good loud. Yeah. It's from the south, cause that's what it's about. Like that. It's in your mouth, so you taste it for a while. You blow the smoke and form a big cloud. Wow. People around are high in this town. Damn. Hyped and fucked up, it's a wild crowd. Adrenaline pumped up at a concert. Yeah. I love kush, yeah. It says it on my shirt. I like that. I'm so high where I can't come down. I gotta call the kush man, Mr. Brown. Call him up. Man, I hope this nigga got some good ass bud. I love the organic kush. Let me hit that. I love the organic kush. Can I smoke with you? I love the organic kush. Pass that. I love the organic kush. I like that. I love the organic kush. Let me hit that. I love the organic kush. Can I smoke with you? I love the organic kush. Pass that. I love the organic kush. I like that. Organic kush got me way out of space. Wow. I'm in the zone, so don't cry my space. Bag up. You catch a contact, hit you in your face. Bang. Lost in reality, fuck what they say. This is my job, so I do this all day. Get money. I got a farm where I bundle all the hay. Get up. I got it made to get paid in May. Hey. Take a vacation with the kush under shade. I stay high where I smile all the time. I got a baby smoke kush. And drink wine. I love to roll up 3 or 4 and 5 just to have enough, just to have a good night. You get the munchies and have a good bite. Backyard barbecue late out night. What's happening? Hey, get your hands off my weed and my ribs. I love the organic kush. Let me hit that. I love the organic kush. Can I smoke with you? I love the organic kush. Pass that. I love the organic kush. I like that. I love the organic kush. Let me hit that. I love the organic kush. Can I smoke with you? I love the organic kush. Pass that. I love the organic kush.
Yeah. Still in here.
Yeah, man. So what we gonna do, man? We gonna wrap this thing on up, and hey, man, hey, you got the flow. It's all yours.
Yeah, well, man, this is a nice situation. I appreciate the show, appreciate you interviewing me, and put me on the spot. I'm still at it. Still producing music. I actually got a joint. Well, lately, the past few years, I've been doing film and TV work, working with companies like CBS and TNT and ESPN. And, I got a new joint coming out next month on MTV. I got some music placed in Ja Rule's Follow the Rules reality show. So y'all go ahead and check that out. I think the episode might come on the 7th or something like that of December. But, definitely, man, if, y'all want to reach out to a brother, I'm on, Instagram. You can check me out at, PepJ. And then I'm on Twitter. Check me out at DJ PepJ. And of course, I'm, on Instagram, Pep Johnson, Brian Pep Johnson on, not Instagram, but Facebook. Man, and, if y'all want to holler, looking for some tracks, mixes, whatever, you might need, just hit me up. My email is sne313@gmail. And I'm on deck.
Right on, man. Hey, man, I gotta say, man, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. Anytime, man. Hey,
Oh,
you're
man.
welcome, man. Hey,
Oh, man.
my casa, hey, is Isu casa. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Well, we family, like for real. Like,
Yeah. We blood related, so.
So, anytime, man, you might need me on, just holler at me, man. Or, if I feel like I gotta promote, I'll probably get back on, man, after my show air or something like that. And,
definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Because they might end up putting the episode on MTV.com or YouTube or something like that.
Hey, yeah, definitely keep us posted with it, you know what I'm saying, so we could follow you, and, especially with these incredible projects you got coming out too, man, because people don't know. Let them know again, man, what kind of status are you, man?
Man, platinum status, man. I've been platinum status for over 10 years now, man. And, it feels good. I get a lot of respect wherever I go, man. From LA to Atlanta to New York, man. And then, of course, hometown,
Right on.
Detroit. And it's a beautiful feeling, but you're only as good as your last hit. I know, but at least I'm keeping it going. I switched it up when the music got a little funny. Like the music industry got a little funny. I went and switched it up to TV and film. Been able to get that TV and film money for a little bit, a couple years now.
Right.
But it's still all love. I'm definitely working on some new industry stuff now. Musically, and be shopping. Hopefully y'all see me on somebody's album. I come back on the show and let y'all know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, I gotta say this, man. I'm gonna wrap this thing on up. This is the Rich 12 Show. I appreciate you guys listening, tuning in. Keep tuning in. You know how I do this. I do this every week, baby. So, hey, Pep, thanks for coming on, man. And for everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? You know how I do it. Let's take care of one another as we take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get down, right?
Yeah.
Hey, man, class is over. Hey, this is the Rich 12 Show.